Greetings, everybody, and welcome. Just decided to go ahead and go live as I drive from Washington, D.C. up to New Jersey. Had an event I had to cover today, so I'm heading back up to New Jersey tonight. A couple of things going on tomorrow and Thursday, and then we'll see what happens after that. Kind of a last minute decision thing. We'll see what happens here. Windy, I'll tell you that, it's been windy all day. Threatening rain earlier, but it doesn't seem to be now. The temperature's about 60 degrees. So, there we go. Right now I'm heading up toward Baltimore. It is a nice day, I'll tell you that. Could turn it up a little bit. Alright, cool. I was trying to bring it size-wise not so damn large, but make it reasonable. That's kind of reasonable. Almost the same size. Alright, so we're off and running. Alright. Interesting trip so far, let me tell you. No doubt about that. No doubt at all. So strap in, we're going to be on the road for about 3 hours. Now I get to good stuff, so let's see. Nice weather, that's for sure. Should actually, unless I shut my camera out, guess what? I do. When I get back tonight, I'm going to have to download all the photos I took this afternoon. Hello, Sarah King, how are you? Vise, how are you? Thanks for jumping in. Welcome to the ride on I-95, heading up the Northeast Corridor. We're heading up toward Baltimore, and Speedy Gonzalez, who thinks he's going to weave in and out of traffic here, is being a Richard. Too early in the stream to say anything else yet. So, we'll see how long we have light for. I was going to go the other direction up through Harrisburg, but that would take me longer. And I do want to get to the hotel tonight so I can download all these images I took today. Give you a ride up I-95. So we're going to go up to Baltimore, and we're going to go through the Harbor Tunnel once we get up that way. Filled up my gas tank this morning, so we're cool on that. We'll just have to see what traffic is like going up the at 95. You never know what you're going to get. Speaking of which, here we go. What do we have? Let's see here. Time to the tunnels. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, we're pretty much full speed, so that's good outside of whatever this little backup is. Last time, this stretch has been a while. I used to take this stretch all the time. Whew. Week 2 is underway, and here we go. Had some pretty crazy clouds this afternoon. I was at the Columbia Country Club for an event going on. That's a little better. So you get to ride up in from Baltimore. Once we get through that, we'll head up toward Delaware. Once we get through Delaware, we'll get into Jersey and work our way up the turnpike to exit 10, I think it is. So we got fun for the whole family. Bring your popcorn, pour a drink, let's go. Well, I'll tell you what, things are greening up down here. The golf course is quite, well, they have, the fairways are actually Bermuda grass, so they brown during winter and they green once it gets to be spring and summer. So they're in the middle of turning right now. Unlike some courses, they should use Jamaica Gold, but they don't. Everybody would be. So we should get some good lighting as we drive up. Now, as you know, as we get up to Baltimore, the good thing is we don't have to worry about the bridge that was knocked out, because that is not the direction we're going. So we are off the hook there. That car has a Howie. We have my easy sleazy pants Andy here. Been needed a couple times. So we're going up to north central Jersey, kind of. I'll be working in North Jersey tomorrow. And then immediately after that stop, I have to drive down to Atlantic City and stay outside of Atlantic City. Work down in Cape May on Thursday. Depending on my schedule, I may head back this way, either to end up in Frederick, Maryland, Thursday night, or if it's early enough, I'll make the run and try to get to eastern Ohio. We'll see. We'll see what's in the cards. Pretty good weather today, which is good. We had that pilly rain the other day when I was driving down. So this is much better. Bump. Hope everybody's doing well. If I have you added as a mod and you have a channel, please feel free to drop links to your channel. Since I'll be a little incapable of doing that at the moment. Hey, Specs, good luck at the doctor's office, man. Yeah, we're road tripping up the Northeast Corridor up to Central Jersey. Listen, I saw what's going on here, so I hope you're doing all right. saw that video, so I picked up a couple more Giants things. Well, GPS says I should arrive at the hotel at 9:45, but I don't buy it. Although I don't have to stop for gas. We'll see about other potential stops. I-95. What's that time again? I see police cars. Alright. I tell you, the other day with Pennsylvania, that was crazy. Pennsylvania sometimes can be out of control. Yeah, hey Specs, coming up on our left-hand side, I'll see if I can turn the camera when we get there. We're going to go by Camden Yards. It's back behind M&T Stadium, but I'll see if I can get the camera turned enough so you can see it. Hang on, once we get past the set of trees. We're going through Baltimore now. Alright, let me turn this. Unplug this for a second. Alright, we're going to the side. Hang on here, it's come up in a little bit, so keep an eye out. We'll see if we can see it from the road or not. M&T Stadium, where the Ravens play, and right behind it. It's coming up a little bit. I turned it too early. Side, you can see a little bit. Yeah, we might not be in the right place to get a shot of it, but you should see M&T Stadium, and right behind it is Camden Yards. And the trees they planted are now in my way. What the hell? Baltimore, you can go plant trees right here? Really? Let's see what we have coming up. Hang tight. There you can see it. Okay, so there's M&T, and right behind it, it must be a home game at Camden Yards. You can see the lights on behind it. So there you go, the Baltimore Orioles and the Ravens. This is the exit you get off to go to the parking lot, which I've ended up in accidentally a couple of times. So, there you go. Now we'll turn back this way. The bridge that came down is off to our right. Alright. Now we're going to hit the tunnel. Easy pass, however, mine's PA, so I don't know. You pay $3 or get stuck with a 6. You're going to get stuck with a 6. Now they have to pay for a new bridge, so I'm sure it went up again. Alright, let's see what tunnels they have open today. Because sometimes they close it down to one more, so let's just see here. Off to the right. See a couple of cargo ships out there, but I don't know. They've opened up the freeway on the harbor. They may have. So we may lose a signal here going through the tunnel. Let's see what happens. Since we don't have Starlink on here. Where's the easy sleazy pass? Did I pass it already? kind of trippy, isn't it? This is the Baltimore Harbor Tunnel. North side of Baltimore. Now we'll head for the Delaware state line. Clouds have been pretty cool all day. I kept taking photos at the country club once in a while out the windows because it was such a great day out. Alright, where are we here? This used to be a regular route for me. You have to watch the speed limit here because they are patrolling. Since I have out-of-state plates today, we don't want to attract more attention than we are. Buzz, that means you need to stay low. Buzz. Yeah, there's clouds. They're pretty cool. Lights hitting them just right. Alright, we do not want to get into the express entrance. Not a chance in hell. Might get a shot of the sun out of it. This is where they try to get you coming and going. Take the express lane. It'll be faster. These are variable express lanes. So what that means is, if the traffic gets bad, they crank the rates up. For example, one night in Virginia, I was trying to get back. Hey, Barry times two, how are you? One night in Virginia, when it was snowing bad and the roads were just absolutely packed, the variable toll, I forget how far it was to go, was like $40-some. It's like, what? So, whoever's come up with this idea, out of their minds. See if we can get a shot of these clouds. Right up here. Problem is going north when everything's off to your left. Really nice looking sky though. Look at that. Once we get out of the area, well, we'll see. There's a bridge we're going to go over, which if the clouds are still halfway decent, we might get some good shots. It depends on how that sun's doing by the time we get up there. No, we're still getting a few. Alright, I need to get out of this lane. That way the people that want to do 95 can. Here they come. That's about what they're doing, based on what I'm doing. Alrighty. New York City. Get ahead. I'm not staying anywhere near the sinkholes tonight. I had enough of that nonsense. It was nice. Nice. Yeah, Barry, you're right on that one. Stay away from potholes and sinkholes. Actually, the potholes I'll take right now versus the sinkholes in Jersey that are 20 feet deep, for God's sakes. 15 by 20 by 25 feet deep. History on that is that New Jersey at one, well, still at this time, it had over 600 mines. So, you know, you figure there's going to be issues somewhere. And they were doing construction last year using dynamite, so I'm sure that triggered a few things. So we'll see how long it takes for them to get anything squared away, to be honest. I think Interstate 80 is going to be shut down for quite a while, which means it's going to dump a lot of traffic down on 78. Indoors skydiving. It sure is a big thing for people to do since it started a few years ago. I don't know if it's still all the rage or not. Well, we might be heading in the clouds up ahead. Looks that way. I'll be curious to see what the weather is looking like that way. Has been redone in the last few years. Now they got the express road in the middle. $65, alright, well that settles that. I wasn't sure what the speed limit was, so it's now I know we can work accordingly. Now you want to merge over, alright. Left lanes closed in half a mile? Seriously? Left lanes closed. So I don't know if they mean express lanes or these lanes. Looks like it's saying these lanes, so. Alright, whoa, that wind's blowing. Well, you keep saying the lanes are merging. Where is it? Liar, liar, pants on fire. Oh, yeah, all right. Hey, Specs. I stopped at a card store yesterday. They had Will Clark in there a few months ago signing cards. He was signing his 86 Topps cards, actually. And they were slabbed up from PSA, but they wanted $100 per card. I'm like, really? For a slab? I mean, it said Will, and it said The Thrill. So that was cool, but I was just kind of going, yeah, I don't know about that. $50, I might have dropped it. I am a Will fan, but I was not a Will fan at $600 or at $100. Look at those clouds. The sun's getting lower and looking good. Look at the color. Actually, I'm getting better color off my camera than I am off this stream. It's going to keep changing. Of course it is. It's one of those nights. We're getting great sky shots. Damn. I got a schmutz on the windshield here. Should have cleaned it off this morning. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, the cloud color is kind of changing a little bit, but it's still. Let's see what else we get here. I think we're about 25 miles from Delaware. It'll be the first time this afternoon I've been off. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good shit right there. That truck in my way. Wait, now a second one. I got it in between. Cool. Oh. This is all new. So this is where the express lanes end. Well, they actually did a pretty good job getting that done. Because that was really under construction the last time I came down this way. Where did I talk to you, son? Look ahead. I've actually stayed at this accident a couple of times. And actually, Fanatics, if I remember right, has a warehouse over this accident somewhere. Because I was laughing, there was a Walmart right next to it, and the Walmart had absolutely no cards. And I'm going, and right next to Fanatics. What's wrong with that picture? They're widening the road. Oh man. What's the speed limit? 65. Can't drive 85. Isn't that how it goes? Aberdeen 9 miles, New York 171 miles. Well, we're not going as far as into the city, so I don't worry about that mileage. What the hell is going on there? Oh, a dust devil, see that? 30 miles, 29 minutes. Okay. Oh, that's the bullseye is. Just pulling in the sit. How about that? Alright, what are we doing here? Buckaroo. Alright, the service center before the bridge, and we have a service center that'll come up after the bridge. So the question is, it's 7:38. Yeah, it's going to start getting dark as we're going through Delaware, I have a feeling. You can see the greenery here, that's for sure. It's definitely getting green and the leaves are coming out. Temperature is still 60 degrees. Come on, pal. There's an accelerator on your right hand side. Use it. Don't allow the gag on from the exit. Let's get on. I'm just prepping for when we hit the Jersey state line. I have to go Jersey on people. That was the case the other day, let me tell you. Wind advisory. Subject to crosswinds, no doubt. This bridge is a very interesting bridge. coming up on the left-hand side, Specs, if you're still around. This is the Cal Ripken Stadium here. Minor league, and this is one heck of a park. They've got a game going. See the lights on. And it looks a lot like Camden Yards, actually. Built on the same premise. Ripken Experience, that's what it's called. Yeah, they got a game going. So that's kind of an interesting thing. Those clouds. Flags flying. There's a POW flag and a United States flag, so there you go. $12 now? Are you freaking kidding me? Holy crap. It used to be like $5 to cross this bridge. Out of control. Note to self. Now that's if you're going this way. Really, pal? They're doing approximately 90. If you're going southbound, you don't pay the toll. And if I remember right, the Easy Pass toll is before the bridge. That was 4.5 miles. And I got a car on a zoo. Alright, off we go. A quickie. Nice license plate. I'll be curious to look at my Easy Pass statement and see if I get charged for this bridge. How would you like to be a semi trying to pay that toll? Double that. More actually. Probably gonna be at least a $50 toll. Whoa! Oh, that wind blowing there. That means this bridge is gonna be interesting. I'm staying right in the middle. And we'll see why. Yeah, the wind's howling up there. As you see, it's a low barrier off the edge, which is great for taking pictures, but it sucks if you have any problems. seen a tall vehicle going across this thing? No. Alright, where are the gates at for this? Somewhere close here, huh? We're coming up right after this, alright. Video by mail. You're getting $12. Now, in some places, for instance, New Jersey, they don't charge any difference whether you have Easy Pass or not. Pennsylvania charges double the price if you don't have Easy Pass. Maryland apparently just bends you over. Yeah, we got some clouds coming up, folks. No doubt about it. Alright. 17 more miles till we hit the state line. Look at this. Speed photo enforced. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? We may have a shitter cam. I'm watching for it. Speed limit, folks, so if you hit it, it's okay if it's on. Hiding it around the corner, I can see that. Yep, they are. Ah, look on the right hand side. They're installing it, they're getting it ready. There you go. The shitter cam. That's how they do it. Hide the camera mounted on the front of the car in front of a porta-john in the construction area. Some days it's there and some days it won't be there. That's why I call it the shitter cam. Another new rim. Jeez Louise, what are people doing? That's a whole new exit they're putting in there. Looks like. Well, we haven't seen a cam in action in a while. Every time we go by one, it's like false alarm. So they must have just been getting it set up because they're getting the flashing lights going. It's funny at night if you watch people go by, people go past it and they're speeding because all of a sudden you see the flash from the camera go off. That's definitely when you do not want to be leader of the pack. We got some good clouds to the left of us here. Red Toad Road. Thanks for joining along on the journey up to New Jersey today. It's a real last minute decision to go live. It's actually a little darker than it looks like outside. At some point this thing will convert over. Not dark enough yet. Northeast rising sun. Wilmington, 26 miles. Oh, welcome to Maryland, says the Maryland State Trooper. Unmarked. So let's see, do we have a toll yet? We'll have a toll getting into Delaware. No toll for the bridge. And we'll have a toll at the turnpike. Toll. That's why I was debating about going this way or the other direction up to Harrisburg. But right now, time is my essence. I need to get to the hotel and get these files downloaded and maybe actually get to work on them since I don't have to be able to crack at dawn in the morning now. So that would be good. they are sitting out, we'll be a little careful here, said Mario Andretti. And unlike Indianapolis, I'll go right. 7 more miles till we hit Delaware. It's actually darker out than what you see on the screen right now. If cameras are in a certain mode, they try to auto-correct a little bit. And there's a, unfortunately, this mode that's in at the moment, I can't do a manual correct on it. Blue Ball Road. That's right, if your balls are feeling a little blue, that's your road. Blue Ball Road. Still not as good as Pig's Ear Road in West Virginia. Or Western Maryland, maybe that is. Either way. Pig's Ear Road still wins. Delaware, state line, 3 miles, 3 minutes. Goza, how are you? Hope you're doing well. We're just driving away on I-95 here. FDC a little while ago, through Baltimore. Yeah, you can see it's you can't see it in the camera, but it is getting dark up ahead. We're at the last exit in Maryland before we hit the Delaware border. Guess I'll just sit where I am so I can go through the easy pass lanes in Delaware. Although, you know, overthinking it I am right now. You're going to see a conversion of the camera switch over to night pretty soon, I think. Good. Glad you're doing well, man. We're doing okay here at our event I covered, and now I'm heading up to Jersey. And then tomorrow, I have my office, and then I head down to Cape May, South Jersey, with a yo-yo. And Thursday night's going to be interesting. I don't know what I'm doing because it depends on when I leave South Jersey. I may try to get all the way to Eastern Ohio. If I get an early enough start, I probably will try to. Or I won't. Something like that. You want to tell me? Yeah, I could do cash, huh? Eh. Used to be $4 in Delaware, but I think that's probably gone up to 5 or 6. No, it's still $4. How about that? I'm actually pleasantly pleased. That one hasn't. Delaware stayed pretty consistent. Unlike Maryland. Well, obviously it has not. Hang on to my cash because we got garage sale season going on. Not sure if I may get back for garage sales. I probably will. Not Friday, maybe Saturday. It was raining in Jersey last week. Where's your notice for speed enforcement? Come on, really? 55, bring her down. Alright, so I should have collected. Photo enforced. I don't know how the hell they're photo enforcing it here in Delaware, so we're not going to assume the shitter cam rule. What we will do, keep it in cruise control to make sure we don't go over it. How can Delaware still be under construction? It's been under construction, then it's off of construction, I finish it, then I come back and do more. I have no idea. You can see the cameras thinking about it. Munch, how are you, man? I just went through Baltimore. Well, okay, not just went through, maybe about, half an hour ago? Thinking about you. What's going on your way? I was doing the Harbor Tunnel. Coming up 95. Great to see you, man. Well, they do have a shooter, but I don't think they're doing a shooter cam. Anyway, we're in Delaware for all of about 15 minutes. And then we'll go over the Delaware Memorial Bridge. And we'll enter into hell. I mean, Jersey. This is where it's going to get tricky with construction. We're going to have to watch this. At some point, I'm going to need to be on my right-hand side. And you know what? I'm not waiting. Yeah, you know, it looked like it had a possibility of doing that. I saw the clouds on I saw the clouds to the west moving your way. I was over in Frederick this morning, and I was working down in D.C. this afternoon, so we headed out. Now I'm heading toward New York, but I'm going to stay in Jersey. And those clouds you see, there's more up this way. So I'm not sure what to expect. As long as it's not like Saturday where I woke up at the hotel and walked out and saw 2 inches of snow in my car. Luckily, I packed accordingly because it's still spring and God knows what's going to happen. I was looking at weather at home. It's going to be 20 degrees tonight. Like, really? Cause some more offices and stay on the road until it warms up. $3.15 in Delaware for gas. No better than I paid cheaper actually in Maryland. That was a shock. I've got plenty of gas till Hill. Get down to Atlantic City for sure tomorrow night. I'm really glad you stopped by, man. Good to say hi. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And all that good stuff. Try to behave yourself. A little, not too much. Alright, what's going on here? Oh Christ, for the ring merging over. Come on, you're gonna come over? Stay. Dude. What do we got going on should be somewhere a sign for 2 lanes for New Jersey. It's gonna make me hang to the right. Can you tell I've been trained by driving this too many times earlier in my life? The problem is that sometimes they change these roads, so you can't completely trust it. Oh, 55. Okay, what's my actual speed limit? I think that's what I had myself set for. Yeah, this still hasn't converted over fully tonight yet, has it? It is pretty dark. We are getting some rain a little bit, a little moisture here. There's the sign I was looking for. This is where if you don't pay attention, you can screw up and end up going through Philly. Because it says 95 to the left. Problem with that is it's not really 95. Well, it's 95, but not the 95 we want. We want the turnpike end up going through Philly. Not a big deal. But wasn't the way I was looking to go. No soup for you? Catching and driving, no soup for you. That's pretty funny. They kind of stole my badge from Soup Nazi. Alright, what's happening here? Trucks, buses, up 95 we go. And I don't know how much extra traffic is coming this way because of 80 being closed either. He might be bringing things from the south. See if I can get that back in focus for you. mind me. I'm just watching traffic as I get up to the bridge so I get over it. As usual, the construction here. Right lane closed. Are you kidding me? Tell me that's not so. Watching for signs, and I can't really change right now. But it does look like that sign is consistent. Right lane closed, 1,500 feet. Well, I somewhat believe it can get over. Just in case. Yep. And this is what happens when people don't read signs. Then you get traffic that gets jammed up because no one pays attention to merges. Blah, blah, blah. And at the same time, the left shoulder is closed. Ay, ay, ay. They have done more construction on this road to undo, redo. I don't know what the deal is. Let's hope the turnpike isn't like this. Yeah, now it's we're converted over to nighttime now. Almost to the Delaware Memorial Bridge. See what construction are doing on the bridge. This is a pretty spectacular bridge, actually. Got some cool stuff going for it. You're not going to be able to see a whole lot of it. They do have it lit up a bit, but hopefully on Friday, or Thursday I should say, planning to be back through here and watch this. Got that truck in this thing. We're gonna have an accident. So now you move over. Alright, hopefully Thursday we get back here. We get back through here before it's dark. We should. Excuse me. Right now, my schedule looks I should be on the road by 3, which should put me over the bridge by 5:30. Frederick by 7. Do I really want to schlep to Ohio? We'll see. That's what I'm saying. This trip's going to be it's going to be variable heading back. Yeah, you can't really see the towers. They're not lit up. It'd be kind of cool if they lit the towers. And then the toll coming back would be more. So we're going from Delaware. We're going to end up in New Jersey next. Again, you gotta watch this. Two left lanes where you want to go. You can still screw up. See, I would take East 40 to go to Atlantic City if I was going to go that way. And when I come back down on Thursday, I'm actually going to come through, I don't know, somewhere to my right. So that's kind of what I'm planning to do. However, got that covered. Gonna hit the toll thing a little bit here. Alright, here it is. Express. See what the rain looks like driving up. I hope I'm not a lot of rain tomorrow. It's forecast. We can keep up. She's in her eyes. Focus. Stay there. Carry it. Yeah, if we hit rain, it's going to be a focus situation. We'll have to keep an eye on. Just going to watch the easy pass. You can get a ticky. Stopping it, you're not doing toll by plate. I'm kind of surprised. Well, and that's true. The Parkway still has people in booths too, so that doesn't actually surprise me. Here we go. Cruise control set and right in a row. Now the problem about the thruway or the turnpike here in New Jersey is that it's only 2 lanes each way up to, it used to be exit 6. I don't know if it's still up through exit 6 or not. So traffic can get pretty tight down here. At least it goes to 3 lanes once you get to exit 4, but that's a ways up. Tell you about a race I had one night when I left McLean, Virginia at 6 at night, maybe? Yeah, it was dark. And I was trying to get back because I knew there was a snowstorm coming in. I didn't hit any snow coming down until I got to Delaware. What's going on here? See what I said? My swearing will start once I get to New Jersey. We're way under the speed limit. What is blazing is going on here? I've got nowhere to go. Hence why I was saying 2 lanes, not a good deal. There we go. Oh good, you can slow down the regular traffic. This truck's going to want to come over pretty quick. And I got to Delaware almost to the service plaza before the snow started coming down. By the time I got on the turnpike here, you couldn't see jack. I still made it, when I was living here, I still made it back home, but it was, luckily no one else was on the roads, and I was debating whether I should go get a hotel or wait till morning. And I decided if it was going to keep dumping snow, they wouldn't have the roads clean. So I just pretty much rode the middle of the highway. Who's slowing this down? This guy right here. We're going to get around him. I get it, you don't know where you are. It was a Georgia plate, but still. Alright. So yeah, by the time I got up to the parkway, they hadn't even plowed it yet, but you can see the plows are coming down the parkway. So I had to make a decision, either wait for them to go by me, follow them up the parkway, or just go for it. Of course I went for it. So I still made pretty good time considering all things. When I woke up the next morning, I saw how much snow had fallen, and I was glad that I got back when I did. It's 54 miles away, so I've got a ways to go yet. Just to get up to exit 10. Wow. June, really good to see you. Contrary to the opinion, rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated. Mostly. Not by much. A little bit. It's spotty. It is spotty out. And let's slow down, shall we? Some space to get back on the road. See, I have no idea where these people think they're going. Once you get up to exit 4, I can see it, but I don't see them in here. Tailbase looks kind of cool, actually. These are clouds. They light it up. Be a crazy 48-hour run. Actually, a crazy 96-hour run, you figure. Back to Jersey. And the wrong night down to get ready for Cape May on Thursday. Cape May, we're going to head right back on Thursday night, back over that bridge down to Maryland. Maybe to Ohio. We'll see. I'll be curious to see how some of the photos look that we took today. It's on some of the mountains. It was pretty cool in the back of the camera, so we'll have to see, but work is going to have to get done first. I want to get this images processed and uploaded. So when I leave on Thursday at the end of the day, I'm done. dust clouds pretty good. Traffic definitely is moving, so that is a good thing. Different headlights on that truck, huh? Traffic's really moving a lot more than I thought it was. Holy smokes. Slow it down a little bit here. Hit resume on cruise control. So on my left, a few miles away, will be Philadelphia. Over the water, over the river, into Philadelphia. First we had Wilmington on our left, and as you travel up a little further, by exit 4, if you go dead left, you'd end up in downtown Philly. Ironically, straight ahead will take you right to where I was last Friday, across the river from NYC. So, from New York City, when I was in Inglewood Cliffs. So our initial time to get to the hotel was 9:44. Let's see if we're on or off of that. Next day we gotta be off a little bit. There's no way I'll be there in an hour. Oops, already lost my GPS, so let's just see what it says real quick. Exit 3 you're going to Atlantic City, there's your exit. Yeah, one of the exits anyway. Yeah, an hour and 16 minutes. See? And I figured that traffic was going to slow us down, so we're talking about 9, which is still, that's right, 9. We're talking about 10, which is still a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Had I gone the other direction, it would have been 11. So, this was the way to go tonight. Peter Pan bus. $10 arrival, get loaded in, download the files. Yeah, that gives me enough time to just get things situated. And God willing, traffic not being a cluster on 287 in the morning. About an hour ride to the office that I'm at tomorrow. We'll see. Have to wake up at a decent hour just to check traffic. I was originally going to stay about 20 minutes from the office, but I'd have to travel further tonight. I would rather get off the road and get things done. That's the plan anyway. Pretty dark out here, isn't it? Welcome to South Jersey. There's a plane coming in, probably landing at Philly. Heading toward exit 4, but we'll get an extra lane of traffic, so that's good. So, you know, we're moving really well. It'll thin things out a little bit. Over to my left actually is 95. Now it moves, now it comes like parallel to this right over here. Crazy how that works out. And if you think that gets confusing, wait till you get closer to New York. Things get a little crazy big time. Up the turnpike we go. I'm not sure if this goes to 70 when it goes to exit 4 or not. I don't recall. We'll find out. 2 miles away. And then when we get to exit 6, right lanes are for truck traffic, left lanes for autos only. We'll see how that plays out. Mount Laurel, New Jersey. If you take 73 westbound, you hit the bridge and head into Philly. If you go right, you will end up on Beach Island, maybe? I think. I'll tell you tomorrow night when we drive down south. I feel like a yo-yo up and down the corridor here. 37 miles into New Jersey so far. And we're braking 65, so that's our speed limit. Everybody's flying by. I'm hitting brakes, so what is happening? You just never know. Service center, Plaza Thingy Dingy. This was definitely the fastest way to go this evening. Time was of the essence today. No doubt. The problem with these exits is now, I haven't been up here in a while, but once you get to 6 and you get 6A, 7, 7A, 8, 8A, it's just one. But when he added new exits, they had to do something that can renumber all the exits, so that was the best way to go, I guess. So we're about, we're not quite midway up to where we want to go to get to the exit we're going to get off, which is the exit 10. We've got a ways before we hit that. And then once we get off at exit 10, we're going to cruise. Actually, it's funny, we're going to get off exit 10 on the turnpike. And then I think we're going to exit 10 on 287. Of course we are. This hotel that I'm going at tonight's been wondering where have I been. They had stayed there quite a bit for the last month and a half or so. This is a short visit. Check in tonight, check out in the morning. off I go. Exit 5, Mount Holly, Burlington. Road work ahead, of course there is. What's our speed limit situation looking like? So what are you doing? Road work now. Oh, do they have a side of the road closed? I think they might. Oh, that's gonna suck. Let's see what it says. Yep, sure enough. Oh well. I was looking forward to cars only lane for the turnpike, but no, we're shutting it down so we can work on it. Oh well, we'll figure it out. This is where you could jump on the Pennsylvania Turnpike and get it across the state for $1,000,000. Pennsylvania toll, easy passage I actually have. Keeps the price quite a bit down, but still. Not. Alright, so you pushing me over? You might be. Alright, let me get over here. The good thing is, they can shut the whole thing down and at least work on it, but it gets done a lot quicker. In theory. Alright, so it is still 65. Cool. Actually, traffic at the moment is not as bad as I thought it would be. So, it's bad enough ahead. I was busy enough. So, we'll see what happens. See how this works out, because now I imagine each exit is going to be getting a little busier. By the time we get up to 8A, it's going to be pretty slim and busy. Traffic has to go somewhere. Roadway closed down. How about working on it? Just saying for a friend. Traffic is definitely moving too. Seven's coming up. After that, 7A, and then 8A, 9, and 10. It's a little ways to go yet. What's going on? Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for the wishes for safe travels. Yep, not doing too bad. We're heading toward the downside a little bit here. We're not in South Jersey, but we're in kind of Central Jersey, sort of. Heading up to exit 10 and then off to the hotel from there. So we're getting there. Probably another hour. Maybe a little less, but I'd say about an hour. Which is a lot better time than I thought it was going to be. That's for sure. I was thinking last night, yeah, I'm not going to get to the hotel until like 1 in the morning. So, ahead of schedule at the moment, and I should be able to get production done this evening possibly. So that's cool. Flying up the turnpike here. Traffic's moving deep quick. Not that I'm complaining too much, but the Woodrow Wilson Service Center. Seven A, 2.5 miles ahead. Once we get past the 8s, that's when we start paying attention. Because 9 and 10 come up pretty quick. Service Plaza, and on we go. Buzz is sleeping in the car somewhere. you, I'm pretty much at the max of where I should be. Without being written up. Let's just put it that way. So it's not like I'm not moving, that's for sure. There's that cell behind me just flying up on me, and I'm like going, yeah. Oh, for goodness sakes. Back we go. See, if the other lanes were open, we'd have 3 more lanes open on the other part of the roadway, and it would be just for cars only, no trucks. Not making a real difference here. If you're going downtown into Manhattan, it's 60 miles. Bridge or through the tunnel and pretty much downtown by parked by 10:30. Depending on the tunnel traffic at night. Thanks to everybody who's riding along tonight, kind of an impromptu live here. We'll see what happens when we leave. Leave Cape May on Thursday, we may do a live. I'm not sure that service is going to be driving through that part of the state to the bridge, but you never know. Give it a run and see what happens. I canceled my local hotel that I had booked for that night. Kind of glad I did now because I think I'm going to get all these images downloaded tonight. I may not get them all edited tonight, but I'll get them downloaded and maybe do a run through with them. What's going on? And I don't have to worry about where I am because it's only exit 8. So, moving on here. City. It's not horses. It's horsepower, but it's not horses. Trying to see if I have any photos on any of these billboards. It's pretty funny sometimes I drive up here, my photo, my photo. It happened to me once in Florida. I where my photos on a billboard completely, I don't know what they did to it. Where are you going, Richard? Starting to see more planes in the sky as we get closer to Newark. And you start seeing them line up. And the sky's getting a little lighter as we get closer to the city too. Now tomorrow, the excitement, you have to contain yourself on the parkway, is when we go by the John Bon Jovi Service Center. Yeah, that's right. John Bon Jovi Service Center on the parkway. I don't know if you bought that or how that all worked out. Jokes to go with that, okay? I'm just saying. Alright, we're coming up to exit 8A. 2 miles away. Then we're closing in, actually. Well, closing in, I'm getting off the exit. We have to get off to the next road. So now actually I will want to get my right hand lane here when I can. Because the next exit will be us. Which is in Fulware, 0.3 miles. Tell you, from being pretty much in the District of Columbia, making it up here, I didn't go live till I got off the Beltline. It's just too crazy. So you had a little bit of time, but not that much. I made pretty damn good time getting up here. Considering we're on the back end of rush hour. We left Chevy Chase. Yeah, see how the clouds look? And that's up ahead. That's because of the lights of New York City reflecting off the clouds. Yeah, I can actually get that shot. Yeah, it's a little better. What in blazes is that palace? Holy crap. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look it up on Google Earth. I can't even display what it is. So like an Oriental palace, but I think it's where am I at? But, yeah, it might be Middle Eastern actually. Holy crapola. Here's where they're doing the construction in the truck lanes. Alright, they are. They got the trucks lined up. As I was hoping if they were going to do work and shut it all down. They're doing new roadways, what it looks like. Why does that FedEx truck seem larger than normal? I think it's just sitting higher. I don't know. Now, let's see if I can just not screw it up. So, womp, 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 womp. See, they still have a full service booth. Easy Pass Page, so you don't need to call the service center. Alright, 287 North, that's out to the left. This is where you don't wash like crazy with traffic. During rush hour. Oof. That shouldn't be that till tomorrow night when I hit the Atlantic City. That should go away. This is where you gotta pay attention to, actually. Yeah, so you can mess this up. Yeah, see, keep right. Tells you to keep left, keep right. Keep left, keep right. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, we're all good. And this is the same road I'm going to get back on in the morning to go to the office I need to go to. So that's pretty cool. Construction on 287 too. Whoa, that guy's fun. Alright. Get over at some point here. Alright. Now we're gonna ride it out till we get to exit 10. Again, I think it's exit 10 we're going to. Yes, it is. Exit 10. Striking distance within the hotel. I'm really quite flabbergasted I'm going to get to the hotel in a decent manner. I really thought I screwed this booking situation up. Well, it's going to be 1 a.m. till I get back to Jersey, but it's actually worked out okay. And considering I don't have to be on the road as early as I thought in the morning, although I will probably leave early enough right at the tail end of commute. New Brunswick and Metuchen. More Amazon warehouses I can shake a stick at. Looks like the planes are flying in north to south today, so the wind must be coming out of the south. What the hell? It's hysterical. I wish I'd gotten a photo of that. See that mattress? Hey. That's pretty funny. degrees. It's 9:43 Eastern. What the hell is all that about? There are times when you're driving on the road, you go, I just want to get off the road. I've seen that for one day. And this has only been a little bit over a 3 hour. Has it been 3 hours? Yeah, it's been a 3 hour drive. When I started at the stream. So, you tell me. No hate in the Garden State. That's what that billboard says. And the sign on his side road says, I got hurt in New Jersey. Alrighty. Well, which is it? Hello, I can speak English. We're at the exit to get on it. Piscataway. Become a trooper. That's at 8 coming up. Exit 9 is coming up. It seems like immediately afterwards. So we don't want to blow it. We don't know. For exit 9 and exit 10. That is nice. 1 mile away. How about that? We did pretty good. The stream's been running just under 3 hours. I think like I said, I think the stream maybe 20 minutes. I waited until I got moving off the belt line. So we did okay. And make a left, and then we are pretty much there. Pothole. Where's Barry when you want him? Barry, there was your pothole for you. Not a sinkhole, but it was a pothole. Well, I want to thank everybody who jumped on and rode along this evening. We visited Maryland, Delaware, and into New Jersey. Made pretty good time right up I-95 most of the way, so that was good. Better than the alternative route that I had, just in case. So, thanks again for riding along and supporting the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I may be live again on Thursday. Well, I might be live again tomorrow, even going down the Parkway, so hang around for that. And Thursday night, probably going to do the same situation as we head back to Maryland. And I still have no idea where we're going to end up yet, so hang tight. Alright, we're pulling in and we're here. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great night, and we will see you soon. Take care, everyone.